right, man. A lot of the guys, I touched on this story on the main channel. I thought it was important. Check out the main channel, Goodfella TV. But Haley Bailey and DDG the rapper, they broke up. And I'm not about to retouch the story, but I've already touched it. Check out Goodfella TV. And I think one thing a lot of dudes need to recognize, feminists, like some of these feminist traits that you get, they identify as liberal, their sexuality is fluid, bisexual or something like that. Hopefully basically going all ways you can go. And those are some of the traits that you can really see. See, they're never going to come out and say they need men. You know what I'm saying? You will hear as they get older, they'll be a little bit more truthful about it. But they'll be like, I only need men for sex and stuff of that nature. And that's the only thing men good for. Right? But the main thing about this feminist trait you gotta look out for, or the main thing you gotta look out here today, these women are becoming single mothers by choice. They're becoming single mothers by choice. I hate when they do these little narrow streets in Redford, bro. They're becoming single mothers by choice. So a lot of these feminist women, they just want the baby, and I try to explain that to the brothers. They masquerade like they're really. I mean, that's the women are the top dogs at love bombing. A woman will love bomb you. She'll wet on you hand, foot, and toes. And you hear these stories, man, all over, in person, on the internet, where these women. You'd be like, well, yeah, we was good, and then the baby came, and then she started tripping. Then she dipped out and she tripped. That's because she just wanted to use you to get the baby. That's it. She just wanted you as a sperm donor. And maybe Ebony K is right. Maybe most women just need to go that route and just go find a sperm donor. That may be true. Rather than, love bombing and lying to these brothers just to get the baby out of them. And then, and also, and on top of that, they mess up your life. You think when you get a baby mama, or what's the brother name from Chicago, baby mama terrorist, you think when you get a baby mama terrorist, you think they don't know what they doing? Everything be good, she get pregnant, and she try tripping through the pregnancy, or after the pregnancy, just like DDG, now they breaking up and going their separate ways. She killing three birds with one stone. Think about it. She get a kid, so she don't be lonely. Cause even when they go and be with women, it don't work. All right, so she don't be lonely. 2, she destroys your life. She knows she destroys your life. So guess what? Being a feminist, now I can destroy him. I got his kid. I can weaponize his kid against him. I already hate men because whatever reason, the man I won't do what I want. I won't do what I say do. And the guys if those guys did what she say do, it would totally turn her off. It's a lose-lose situation. If that exact guy started doing exactly what she say do, she would lose interest. And then the third bird she would kill with that stone, and she would still have access to you. You know what I'm saying? She'll still have financial access to you. And this is why you see a lot of dudes just say, I don't give a fuck about the kid. You know what I'm saying? Just take the child support. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Because and it sounds cruel and unusual, but the mother is just destroying him. So he don't want nothing to do with it. And I let her tell him, oh, he's a deadbeat, he's this, that, and the third. But she's not telling the entire truth. He's a deadbeat by her choice and by her actions. Sending him to jail, always raising up his child support. So this dude moves away and starts an entire another life. But she got access to them, and then most dudes don't know how to control their penis. So she can, like, when she needs something from them, she can use them to get something from them. You know, when she needs some money, she can weaponize her tears and her child against them. Yeah. They just really want the baby out of you. To destroy, so they can have a kid, so they won't be lonely. Because women are the most terrible friends. You'd be surprised how many times women fall out with each other. You'd be surprised how many times women fall out. They fall out over the dumbest things because they socially awkward. They don't really have the greatest social skills. And once you kind of see how they operate in their social circles, you can see why they love to exchange. They love to get as much time out of a guy as possible. And the reason they want to get as much time as a guy possible because they know, well, once the guy get the sex, then it's just whatever. Especially when they know their sex is trash. Especially when they know their box is trash. That's another thing. You might be thinking you might be getting friend zoned, but they know once you get it that they trash, they lazy, it ain't the best. They know you're gonna dip out. All right. But they just really want the baby out of these dudes so they won't be lonely, and then they destroy you with it. So you got to look out for those type of women, man, that the feminist women and those traits that they say. And a lot of those traits not necessarily make them a feminist, but a lot of those traits is, I don't need no man, I'm independent. You know, I've been single for more than 2 years. You got to watch out for all those little hints. Especially when a woman had a father in her life and she said, I don't need no man, I'm independent. That's one of the biggest red flags. I had this chick tell me that, yeah, I wanna buy my first house by myself so I can show my daughters that I did it on my own. You know how dumb that sound? How dumb that sound? Like, it's bad out here, bro. They just, and then they want to cry about how they don't have any help, but they ran the help away. They did not want to be with the man that they had the baby with. They had no intentions on being with that man. They knew, they seen the traits of if it was abuse or if it was a chemistry or no, it wasn't a chemistry connection. They seen it wasn't gonna work. Listen to me, they knew it wasn't gonna work. They knew it wasn't gonna work. Trust and believe me, they knew it wasn't gonna work. But they always need to have an excuse or have somebody else to blame for their misfortune. And when their kids get older, they recognize why their dad left, or why their dad ain't around, or their mom and dad ain't staying together. Because those very same women start blaming the children for her downfall. Y'all the reason I ain't got no man. No, you the reason you ain't got no man. You look up at y'all did in my body. Y'all the reason I ain't got no money. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of women are feminists that don't know it. Liberal. Sexually fluid. Don't need no man. Independent. You get all them traits in one woman, I'm telling you, she's a feminist. Or I just, a man only good for sex and that's it. You hear stuff like that, man. You hear things like that, it's wild. It's wild. Super duper wild. And it's unfortunate, but yeah, they just be wanting a baby out of them. I'm strong, independent, I got money, I'm a boss babe type chick. They just want the baby. They just want your children. They just want a child. Back in the, with white women, or a lot of them the women that play the long game, most of them is white women. They play the long game and they go for the pension. they go for property. They wait till the man establish themselves and then they leave. Or sometimes they just be like, you know, they real with themselves. You know what? I'm not gonna get out here and find nobody better. So I'm gonna just put up with his shit and just, you know, be happy and had a security. He passed away, which most men do pass away first in traditional nuclear homes. Then I have all his assets. I'm telling y'all, that's the number one thing they be wanting is the baby. They be wanting to be single mothers by choice. And in their mind, they always feel like they can find a better ninja. They do. In their mind, they feel like they can find a better ninja. So they always, it ain't never too late. I can get another one. When they find out them options ain't so plentiful, it's a wrap. Even you got 60-year-old women thinking they can get out there and do it again. It's crazy. But appreciate y'all. Hit the link in the description to the Patreon. That's where the real channel go down at. Peace.